made with rice flour and butter. Yes, rice flour and butter. I am sure you're going to love this sweet masa for tamales. But first things first, my apron is on, my hands are clean, and I am ready to show you my ingredients. This is the rice flour that I'm using. It's 500 grams, which is 3 cups of rice flour. Let me tell you, when you make this amazing sweet masa, you are going to love your tamales. And here, the first thing I'm going to do is measure the rice flour so that you see that it's perfectly 3 cups of rice flour. 500 grams of rice flour. Well, here I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of baking powder. I'm going to go ahead and add a pinch of salt to bring the flavor of the sweetness. And I am going to put it aside. I have 2 unsalted sticks of butter that I'm going to take to the microwave just for a couple minutes. They were room temperature. Before I add it, I want to make sure that I incorporate the baking powder and the pinch of salt. I'm not going to add any sugar. I am going to incorporate really good the unsalted butter. This is the real time. I didn't fast forward. I want you to see how the texture becomes like sandy and how easy it is to make this masa at home. There's no need to go buy pre-made or pre-cooked tamales when you could make them at home. The texture is like sand. And now this is the best part, adding a whole can of condensed milk. Yes, I'm not going to add any granulated sugar. Of course, in this household, I do not leave anything behind of the condensed milk. I'm going to incorporate it with the best tools we have, which is our hands. I am going to mix really good. If it's necessary, I'm going to add just a bit of water. If it's necessary, maybe 1 tablespoon or 2. But as I'm mixing and incorporating all the dry ingredients into the condensed milk, there's going to be no need of adding any water to this masa. Look at this. Make sure that you really incorporate it and mix it and fluff it up with your fingers. It's gonna be sticky, but just give it a chance, and then you're gonna notice that it's gonna start not sticking to your hands or to your fingers at all. I'm gonna go ahead, wash my hands, and now with a spatula, I am going to continue mixing. Look at the texture, nice and smooth, nice and fluffy. You don't see anything behind of the rice flour. Everything has combined completely really good. It's really fluffy, really smooth. And that's exactly how you want it. Look at this. It's no longer sticking to my hands. I'm going to continue mixing for a little bit. And I want to show you that you need to make the test of the cold water. Add a little bit of this masa, little bit into a cup of cold water. If the masa floats, that means it's nice and fluffy, and your tamales, sweet tamales, are going to come out really fluffy and the flavor just amazing. Look at this. Really smooth. This is exactly how you want the texture. And here, let me show you. When you add a little bit of this masa into the water, It needs to float up. If it floats up, that means that it's going to be perfect and it's ready for you to prepare your sweet tamales. Look at this. That's exactly how you want the masa to be fluffy, smooth, with all those ingredients, and of course, fluffy. When you mix by hand, your tamales are going to come out really moist, really fluffy, and they're gonna just come out of the husk perfectly. Look how smooth this looks. Okay, this masa is ready. I'm going to transfer it to the presentation plate. And to tell you the truth, I can't wait to make sweet tamales with this amazing homemade masa. I'll see you in just a little bit. I hope you're ready for the holidays. I hope you're ready to make this amazing sweet tamales. If you love this recipe, please leave me a thumbs up and share this video on social media. See you in a bit. My friends, I am completely done with this amazing sweet masa for your sweet tamales. Yes, it's made out of rice flour and butter. Let me show you. And it's nice and creamy with condensed milk. You are really going to love your sweet tamales. Of course, if your masa floats to the top, just plain water, you know that your masa is ready to make those sweet tamales at home. The holidays are here. Let's impress our families with this amazing masa for sweet tamales. If you liked and loved this amazing recipe, I invite you to subscribe, leave me a thumbs up, share this video on social media with your friends, with your relatives, so Cooking with Gloria keeps growing. Don't forget to push the notification bell. And if you did, leave it activated. So every time I make an amazing recipe, yes, you're going to be notified. Before I say I see you soon, I wish you nothing but the best. Peace and love. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of Cooking with Gloria. Like, subscribe, and share. And see you soon. Bye-bye.